Hello and welcome to the 2025 Parsons Internship Panel. My name is Chloe Davis and we are all so excited for you to be joining us today. This panel is designed to help give everyone a look into the Parsons Internship Program with some of our outstanding interns from across our business areas. Before we dive into some of our questions, I would love each of our panelists to introduce themselves. Victoria, I will pass it on to you.
Hello, my name is Victoria Kim. I'm currently a junior at Virginia Tech studying computer engineering, and I work at the Herndon, Virginia office. And my business unit is Defense and Intelligence.
Hi, my name is Bronson Moses. I'm a rising senior at Villanova University, and I'm working for the infrastructure group in the New York City office.
Hello, my name is Lena Abdullah. I'm going into my third year at Qatar University studying electrical engineering. I'm working at the Parsons office here in Qatar, and my business division is infrastructure.
Hello everyone, my name is Shural. I'm a civil engineer student at the United Arab Emirates University, and I'm working in the UAEU and the United Arab Emirates Parsons office, Dubai office.
Hi everyone, my name is Benjamin Carr. I am a student at the University of North Carolina at Charlotte. I'm going into my senior year. I am working in corporate under Peg Tolley. This is my third summer here.
Hi everyone, my name is Aziz. I'm currently studying industrial and systems engineering at Virginia Tech. I'm currently working in Jeddah office with business unit and project control.
We are thrilled to have these amazing group of panelists today. They will be sharing their stories, tips, and advice on their internship experience at Parsons. Let's dive in. First question, Victoria, what made you excited about a potential internship at Parsons?
Yeah, so when I was first recruiting with Parsons, I had just entered college as a freshman in the fall. So I was very new to everything. And I was super excited about the idea of an internship because I thought that it would offer a valuable work experience unlike anything I had under my belt at the time. So I was able to speak with a Parsons recruiter at a career fair at my school, specifically for the D&I unit. And the recruiter told me that their internship program was very challenging and rigorous, and that all the work that their interns do are not just meaningless intern tasks, but that they actually impact their high consequence missions for the defense industry. So I thought that, maybe someone could think that it all sounds very daunting because, especially for a college freshman, I didn't have as much related experience to the field. But I thought that being plunged into this kind of environment where I'm forced to learn and grow on the fly would actually be an invaluable experience that I did not want to miss out on. So yeah, I'm happy to say that I think I was right about that, and that I've grown so much in my past 2 internships with Parsons, technically and interpersonally as well.
So exciting to hear. Bronson, would you share some insight on what made you excited about a potential internship at Parsons?
Yeah, so a couple things I'd say. When I was looking for an internship this summer, the criteria I was looking for was, a bridge engineering internship in New York City, which is something new for me. I've never worked in the city. And obviously Parsons fills that criteria, but they also jumped out to me as the best option. They're a huge international company, which means they're definitely going to be working on some pretty cool projects, large scale projects, which that was super exciting to me. And, whenever I was doing my internship search and, I come across a company, I would always do some research and go on their website, check their LinkedIn and stuff. And Parsons, really all the work that they do, that they have, posted on their website, and all their involvement with their LinkedIn and just everything that I saw online, and kind of just confirmed to me that this was the place I want to be. And like Victoria said, I've confirmed that since working here this summer. So.
Wow, that's amazing to hear. I love that. Next, I would like to ask Lena, what have you most enjoyed about your internship at Parsons so far?
Sure. So what I enjoyed the most about the internship here was the work environment at Parsons. It's very active. Everyone is working on something meaningful. Yet I've always found people who are willing to stop what they're doing, explain things, and share their knowledge and experiences. This balance of professionalism and also openness really made me feel like I'm part of the team and really made me feel welcomed and comfortable, especially in the first few days that I was there. The balance and then I also loved seeing the kind of infrastructure projects that Parsons is involved in here in Qatar. It made me look at the city in a very different light. So now, whenever I go outside, see roads, tunnels, and water facilities, all I think about is the engineering that goes behind them. And it's very inspiring to be around the people who helped build and design those infrastructure systems. Thank you.
I love that you're having an amazing time this summer. Sharuk, what have you most enjoyed about your internship this summer at Parsons?
I was enjoying what I have enjoyed the most during my internship at Parsons is the supportive and the encouraging environment. I was really impressed by how approachable and engaged my supervisors and teammates were. Whenever I was working in the structural department, the project control department, the GIS department also, I always felt welcomed to ask questions and constantly encouraging to explore and learn more. Also, having a chance to work across multiple departments, exposing different aspects in the civil engineer world. Every team I joined added a new layer in my skills, and I have enjoyed the diversity of tasks from structural to GIS also, and project control, and finally traffic analysis.
That is amazing to hear. Benjamin, would you like to share what you have most enjoyed about your internship experience?
So I've also really enjoyed the welcoming environment that Parsons has to offer. I mean, I've I've always been able to ask questions and not like be able have to fear the response, or if you understand what I mean. Like it's like they're so welcoming and they're so adaptive to any kind of questions you would have, and I enjoy that a lot. I've also enjoyed everything I've been working on. Like that's I feel like I've learned a lot working here and being able to take away a lot. Like I know more coming in now than I knew a few years back for sure. So that's good.
These have been some amazing responses so far. I'm so happy to hear everyone is having a great summer. Benjamin, what projects have you been working on at Parsons that have been exciting to you?
So recently, I've been working on this integration of a new software. It's called CER. It's Cognos. It's kind of just changing the language of an old system to fit into the new system. I think that's been really interesting to me because it's all about the specifics of the new system to the old system and connecting the dots and all that stuff. I think it's super interesting.
That sounds like a really exciting project. Aziz, what projects have you been working on at Parsons that you have been excited about?
The most exciting project I have been involved with is a large-scale entertainment development by the sea. It includes 12 different buildings, each offering something unique, like a cinema, premium food hall, a mini golf course, and even an indoor surfing experience. One of the buildings is designed specifically for preteens, which makes the whole project more inclusive and family-friendly. It's meant to be a destination where people from all ages can enjoy different activities in one place. What makes this project really interesting is how diverse and dynamic it is. Each building has its own design, timeline, and technical needs. So coordinating everything from construction to scheduling takes a lot of detailed deep planning. That complexity is what makes this project stand out.
That sounds so fun to be working on. That's really cool. Next, Lena, how has your internship experience at Parsons influenced your career goals?
So this internship helped me realize that I'm especially interested in the design side of engineering. So seeing how detailed, thoughtful, and impactful that part of the process is made me want to explore it further in life. Studying the engineering drawings that have been given to me during the internship also made it clear to me that the design is where the key decisions are being made. So I also started to see how engineering basically is connected to people's everyday's life, and this change in perspective is shaping how I want to contribute to society in the future. Thank you.
Your career goals are so exciting. Bronson, how has your internship experience at Parsons influenced your career goals?
Yeah, for me, I mean, working here at Parsons this summer has kind of put me in an excellent spot in terms of where my head's at for career decisions. I mean, I've gotten really, really great hands-on experience with a bunch of super talented, like outstanding engineers, and that's kind of shown me what my life could look like, as soon as next year, with a career in engineering after college. I mean, there's young guys here, there's super experienced guys here that have been here, for longer than I've been born. And it's like they can just give some really great insight. And, I've been here for 3 months, almost 3 months now, and I've kind of just witnessed firsthand, like, everything that goes into being an engineer as a full-time job, the meetings, all internal communications, happy hours, like all the stuff that, my life could look like very soon. I'd say in terms of like a concrete, goal, I would say getting my professional engineer's license is something that I definitely want to pursue after having worked here this summer. I mean, basically everybody in this office is either has their PE or is, working towards it. And, that's a super achievable and, super challenging goal that I think, I want to pursue in my career.
That's amazing to hear. It sounds like you're around a lot of good role models to help learn from. Aziz, what skills or experiences have you learned throughout your internship that you did not expect?
I didn't expect to learn so much in such a short time. As part of my training plan, I originally thought I would focus only on project control, but my manager encouraged me to rotate through other departments first, like construction, quality control, health and safety. That gave me much deeper understanding of how each part of the project operates and how all they affect the overall schedule and progress. It completely changed the way I see projects. It's not just about tracking number, it's about understanding what's really happening on the ground. It's been a great learning experience that gave me practical skill and a better understanding of the real world challenge behind project delivery.
That's so cool you've been able to learn all of that in such a short amount of time. Sharuk, what skills or experiences have you learned throughout your internship that you did not expect?
One of the most unexpected valuable parts of this internship was how much technical software I have experienced and gained. I didn't expect to work so closely with industrial level tools like CSI Project Bridge and ArcGIS and various planning of traffic modeling programs. Each tool came with a learning curve, but the team were incredible, so much amazing, helpful, but guiding me through all my journey for 2 months until now.
Wow, that's amazing to hear you've been able to learn all that throughout the summer. Bronson, what has been your favorite part of the Parsons internship program?
Yeah, I think overall, I think that the people that I'm working with on a day-to-day basis and, the work environment that they've created and provided me with has probably been my favorite part or favorite offering of the Parsons internship program. Literally on day one, I walked in and I was just told your job is to ask questions, every day. Just ask questions no matter what it is. And I mean, they've truly, fulfilled that promise where, I go up and ask anybody, like, so it could be something super broad or something tiny. And, they're always eager to help, which is super helpful. And I mean, to that, I mean, they don't want to just answer your question to answer your question, and give you the right answer. They really want you to learn about what you're asking about, which that's super important to me. And I'm super appreciative of that. And then for the Parsons internship program, the early talent team and stuff, all the presentations that they've given, with the crash courses and meeting all the business units, that's also been super helpful to me this summer. I mean, it kind of breaks up your typical work week, but they're also like, super informational sessions and gave us a lot of insight as to, what life at Parsons is like and what our career could look like down the road, which I also thought that was super neat.
Yeah, I agree. It's been a good summer. Victoria, what has been your favorite offering from the Parsons internship program?
I think that my favorite offering from the internship program has been the flexibility of the program and how it cultivates or how it has cultivated my curiosity a lot. I think like at many other internship programs, if you're hired to do a specific thing, like if you're hired as a hardware intern, then you might only be working on hardware, but that hasn't been my experience. I've been like not only allowed but encouraged to be curious about other facets of the main project that I'm working on. So like, for example, I was originally assigned to work on the back end of my project, the back end software of my project this summer. But as I saw demonstrations of the entire system, I found myself being really interested in like seeing how the front end side of things work. So by expressing an interest to my manager and like, asking questions to him, I had the opportunity to actually get front end tasking and see the software from, all sides. So that was only one example, but during my past 2 internships here, I've actually been able to explore my interest in UI UX design, DevOps engineering, and project management as well. So it's been really great to be able to be curious.
That's amazing. That's so exciting that you've been able to do everything that you've been interested in. Next, we are on to our last question. Benjamin, what advice would you give to current or future interns at Parsons?
Some advice I would give kind of goes off of what Bronson said. It would be ask as many questions as possible, regardless if it's minuscule or large scale. Ask whatever you can. Take away as much information as you can from those who know more than you. Everybody there has something to give. Just take what you can would be my advice.
That is perfect advice. I love it. Victoria, what advice would you give to current or future interns at Parsons?
I think I would advise interns to be very open and curious because you never know like what kind of doors it could open up for you. And also to think about what is motivating your project and what is driving the work that you're doing. Because I think that understanding your project from this perspective not only like gives you a sense of purpose because you know exactly how important your work is, but it also will change the way you work because if you have this deeper understanding, you're able to make more informed decisions about like what direction your project should take. And this will lead to, instead of completing each task separately, you'll actually see how it all supports the project's vision and goal cohesively.
That advice is amazing for future interns. Thank you. That was such an inspiring and insightful discussion. I would love to give a special thank you to our amazing summer 2025 interns for all of their hard work and dedication to Parsons. Thank you.